Welcome, soul family. This is a reading for the February 29th. This is a leap year, so I feel like this is an extra energy to be using, to be beneficial. Maybe something that was left out. We are in Pisces season, so this is a little detail that maybe was not able to be seen, to be recognized. We're going to tap it as energy for the collective. So welcome, welcome. If you're new here, feel free to like, subscribe if you resonate. The collective energy. All right, so it's coming in. Hope you're all doing great today. So the Pisces energy. We are going to be going into the Pisces new moon. We just had the full moon in Virgo. So closing out some new health challenges, new routines, looking at the details, and now, all right, the nectar. Oh, okay, like life's nectar. All right, that's a cool energy. I've never seen this one before, or I've never had the chance to read this one. So that's a cool energy we can look into. The nectar of life, right? What do you feel when you look at this card before I look into it? So this is the energy, the nectar. This one popped right out. So what is sweet? What is almost like unseen? And what is inside the blossom, the nectar? On the bottom, interesting, apocalypse. All right, so I feel like something really been breaking down, this energy of what do people really think of that energy of an apocalypse. People tend to get a little frantic. It's a lot of fear. Tends to feel like the end, the dread, but this is in the unseen energy that's around. So I really feel like things are being created and there's these little bits of fire, of turmoil to kind of steer in a different direction and create new growth. So I'm going to look into that. The nectar and the apocalypse. And then we're going to pull some more cards. Very interesting energy. Take that to be the more intense cards, I'm going to say. Yes, it is. All right, so that's kind of like the major arcana and tarot. These are like major events. These are major, not just events as in situations or places or things, but these are the turmoil events within the life. These are the things in life that really create a new energy out of. So removing the veil of deception. So this is within the energy that's not really seen, but you can work with. So this indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously. So this is in the energy in the collective. Pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. So the first is lifting of the veil. This means truth that have been kept in the dark or are revealed, seen, and unearthed. Definitely feel like this is the energy. And I was just doing a reading on Earth School, being Earth Schooled. So yeah, we're here. I feel like there's a lot of the collective here that is really able to see past the veil, see the truth, align a little bit easier than others because they never really felt completely understood in this world, kind of in this world, not of this world energy. So this is all about almost kind of like now you see what you were missing or what you felt left out in life. There was a reason. So when something comes into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. So definitely feel like this is in the energy around a lot of people. But I feel like this is also pulling people out of this energy. Like, no, this is not, I'm not going with this flow anymore. I'm going to change directions. So the second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. Almost like that chaos energy what needs to break down to build back a new structure that is open. So it's similar to a forest fire, devastation for the sake of regeneration. Okay, so something needs to kind of be burned down to ashes, and then it can be grown fresh in a new environment, almost like breaking down so you can see what's hiding. The veil lifts, and we see and what has been hiding in the dark. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold to your center. That is the only way. So the unknown becomes known and guides the way. Yeah, so it seems like things are ending, and it can be a fear-based energy, but really it's the dynamic wasn't really working anyways. So these could be all kinds of things could be revealed during this time. So global lies to little white ones that lace the bedroom sheets. And I was seeing that in this Virgo full moon we just had. Even little lies are going to be toxic. You know, you got to be really bare in truth and break things down. Brace yourself for the horse of truth to storm your every field. So this is the energy of everything is breaking down. I feel like right now in the universe, in the world, and for the globe, it's like it's really feeling like things that we knew are breaking down. And some people, you know, they have faith in the process, but other people don't understand what's going on. So it feels like this. Depends if you're in that fear energy. All right, so yeah, so there's been some really uncovering in this world right now, right? And that's that, not of this world. You're here, but you're not of this world. You're here to learn and to grow, to move this energy and show that that energy was needing to shift. That's why it is feeling like it's being completely torn apart. That veil is removing. The nectar is like that sweetness of life, right? The sweetness of, you know, these are parts of life that need to be broken down. When we see things, it does cause a little bit of despair, like it said, despair, you know, but you're really seeing the vision for what it is. All right, so the nectar of life. It's like fruits, nectar, fruits, the sweetness of life. What's inside when you break things down can be sweet or it can be bittersweet. The nectar, I think, is the tool. It'd be a tool. All right. Just fast forward. If I'm taking a little bit too long, I totally understand. I will get there, I promise. All right. So, the nectar. Yes, I believe this is in a tools. So the nectar is a tool that's going to be used, the sweetness inside. You can't see, it's almost like you can't see the sweetness till you have to extract something, break something down. All right, the nectar, the medicine, the elixir, the garden. Ooh, so this is like that potent energy to work with while going down this breakthrough, this energy in the breakdown of the collective. You're able to find the secret medicine that unlocks miracles. So there's a miraculous substance known as amrit or nectar that contains infinite healing power. This golden nectar or sacred elixir is the drink of immortality, and like its sister substance, soma, is known to activate subtle intelligence forces that ease the mind, body, and spirit. Though esoteric, these images lead us to the central energy of this archetype, the sweet, potent, heavenly essence that lubricates our spirit back to life. The nectar card calls us to identify and relish in places, practices, people, and activities that regenerate and heal. Yeah, we just saw the regenerate in the apocalypse card. That's the second part. So finding the secret in the sauce, finding the positive, identifying something positive, that there is something sweet inside, almost like a fragrance of a flower. So medicine is needed, and it comes in subtle form that you may be overlooking. Yeah, so not seeing the potential to grow something sweet. It's like the flowers opening up this potential to open this new forgotten energy. So don't underestimate this remedy. It is said that when someone has activated this substance within, it is reflected in their shimmering eyes, glowing, relaxed, subtle illumination. So this is all about healing. And I feel like running around with this energy of things are breaking down, it's very potent. Needing to see what is being activated, there's a force within mind, body, and spirit. It's a central energy. Central energy, when something's broken down, right? You're going to see the nectar. Kind of like when you're extracting the nectar from a flower, it ends up having to die after. But it's like a part of the process. So activating the substance is needed. There was a time for breaking down so you could feel the healing, and then seeing that essence to identify what was inside. And you see these in practices and activities that regenerate and heal. Medicine is needed. Yeah, so it's like something about honoring the deepest values that you have. All right. This is all about healing after the energy of being broken down. Okay, so sense the nectar within you, dripping down from the crown of the head and soothing the brain. Let it drip down the spine like sweet honey. Yeah, it's like after all this is broken down, like a forest fire, just like the apocalypse, something has to be broken down. So new roots are growing stronger. Especially if something wasn't working, it has to be broken down. Even if we feel like it was working, it's like kind of work around life, you know, and things are kind of disastrous. We kind of get adjusted to things, right? And you work with it. Ace of Cups, new beginnings, new relationships, new connections with the universe, new connections to yourself, and how that once you've rised from the ashes, something's been burnt down, and then you rise above it and you see how sweet justice can be. You know, we have the Chariot want to pop out twice. Yeah, and we have the Devil. So it's like not choosing to meddle around in the fear energy and see the bigger picture, that this is the opportunity to grow and rise above and take a chance with the wheel to activate this higher growth, to align with this medicine of healing, and not to fall back into the traps of illusion and gossip, coming to conclusions that are quick, you know, quick to think without studying, without, you know, you have a lot of ideas coming in, but some of these ideas are just keeping your mind busy, keeping it from seeing the victory and rising from the dark, you know, and being the light. That is that victory, that success, that you've overcome something and you can look back and be proud of where you were and where you're going. The Chariot, it's very fast energy. It's success. It's riding the chariot, the dark and the light. Not denying either. And we have the Chariot, I mean, that's like, that's Cancerian energy. So that's the moon. Working with the moon is the dark and the light. Balancing where you have been. It may be a burnt down place, but where you're going is creating a new system, new beliefs, new ideas coming in. it's like rushing in with the answers, and you know there's been some phases you've had to go through that have been dark, and leaving those in the past and working with this energy. All right, what do we have on the bottom? Yeah, working with the energy, 2 Pentacles. Staying the balance between the two, not getting stuck, not getting tangled up. Leaving behind the past as what you've learned, taking that value and that structure with you, and then leaving behind things that are just holding you back. It's like taking the knowledge, seeing something for what it is, and moving forward, working with the energy, not having to pull one way or the other, keeping you stuck. This is not letting the past weigh you down, but working with it and growing, evolving something. If something doesn't work, well, start something new. The Fool, right? Endless possibilities. Number 0, which is not nothing, it's everything. It's 0. It's endless possibilities, unlimited energy, restarting, creating something authentic, a journey, adventure, being light as air, a leap of faith, trusting that you are guiding your way with integrity, you're honoring yourself, you're not letting the past hold you back, not letting waves take you over, but you are this new wave that you've learned from that dark and the light, and you have chosen to recreate something that is very balanced. The 10 of Cups, that's bringing in a complete understanding that emotions come and we can't hold things down. You have to go with the flow of this energy, and that is understanding the wheel is fate, destiny. You can either topple over, you know, or you can choose to move forward. That you choose that the destiny. This is like the compass of life, and you can see these cycles are going up. So fate's coming in, guiding you. Trusting in these patterns, but not getting stuck in them. What you've learned from the past mistakes, don't hold yourself stuck in them. That is so that you could recreate something resourceful. Use those tools, the tools that you've learned, the mistakes, all those mistakes that you've had to learn, those are all lessons, and those are all patterns. And then you understand that that wasn't right, okay, let's do another way. And when you got knocked down by the wheel, but then you can get back up on a new cycle, it's a spiral, going up. Sometimes we have to go back around for another circle, another cycle, and then we grow. We understand that life is about the flow of things, not holding on to things. You've grown emotionally and spiritually as you're aligning with this higher energy and understanding that there is this sweetness inside. It takes getting stung a couple times to understand where we need to go. And the sweetness within the healing. Temperance, I was thinking temperance, okay, it's Sag. That is all about, it's like you're elevating from these circumstances. Nothing's holding you back. You're no longer blinded by the light and no longer kept in the dark. It's like you see now there needs to be a balance, that working with the two. Not feeling like you are that energy, but you're growing. All right, in the Hermit, Virgo, yeah. So all about growing. You have been illuminated to this light. You have been shown there's a path, and the light is within. So you have the nectar, you have the sweetness within. So celebrate. 4 of Wands, celebrate all this new energy, all right? It's happening for you, not to you. Bye.